Hello everyone, this is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So today we're going to see how the person who is thinking about you truly feels about you currently. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. When it comes to the person who is thinking of my viewers, what are that person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? What are that person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? Two more shuffles. All right. So let's see what comes out here. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. My goodness, this person is stressed out. They're also operating out of fear. They're in their head and they're having a lot of negative thoughts. This is someone who's about to break down, especially when it comes to their mental health. They're in despair and they could be experiencing nightmares. For some of you, this person feels alone or they feel as though they lack a support system. With the Wheel of Fortune being right next to that, they're stressed out because they feel as though things between the two of you have completely changed. They're also viewing you as someone who has changed toward them. They view you as someone who's either moving on with your life or they're viewing you as someone who's run into some good luck. They think that everything is working out for you, but they feel as though everything is going wrong for them. Yeah, they feel as though you're walking away. It's giving energy of this person trying to play victim. They think that you've abandoned them or they're worried that you're going to let them go. So yeah, they think that you're leaving them behind in search of something or someone better. And it's really causing this person to be in upheaval mentally. But see, many of you have decided to put your guard up because this person is really difficult to deal with. It's going to be important for you to protect yourself and for you to stand your ground, okay? And Spirit is encouraging you to continue moving forward. Yeah, there's also a lot of blessings coming your way. And I see you finding peace, being calm, just full of joy, feeling at harmony with yourself. They're also spying on you because they feel as though you've gotten involved with someone else, especially if you ghosted this person or if you decided to pull away. They think that it has to be due to you being involved with someone else. Now, some of you have started connecting with a new lover, but for others of you, I feel like this person is just trying to come up with some type of excuse in regards to why you have distanced yourself. But if you notice, instead of them taking accountability for their actions, instead of them taking accountability for lacking in the connection, they're using the excuse that the reason why things are not working out is because you were looking for someone else all along. So this person is a hot mess. Okay, they're going through hardships right now. This is someone who also feels like everything and everyone is working against them. So yeah, I feel like you guys are finding yourself again. You're finding yourself again, all while this person is going through upheaval. I also see many of you healing from any trauma that this person inflicted upon you, okay? Now, others of you may want things to work between you and this person, but it's going to be important for you to see things for what they are at the moment and also Try not to force anything with them. This is someone who needs to go through some major changes. And one of the reasons they're being allowed to crumble mentally is for it to act as a catalyst in order for them to make long-term changes. Give me more. For a few of you, they think that you could be upset with them in regards to something you found out. Thank you. All right, we have the 7 of Cups. So they feel as though you are exploring other options. They are daydreaming about you a lot. But I also feel like this person is operating under some type of illusion. There's a lot of wishful thinking going on when it comes to their part. They still do think that the two of you will spend the rest of your lives with one another. Okay, and for some of you, that's a part of the delusion. At the top of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So they're hoping that the two of you will have a fresh new beginning. Also, you provided a lot of security for this person. They feel as though they were able to manifest certain things into their life a lot more easily when they were connecting with you. Give me more. Some of you are going to be getting a new home, a new vehicle, a new job, or you're going to have some new money coming in. Okay. Thank you. All right. We have the Empress card, the Ace of Wands, and we also have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you definitely feel as though this person wasted your time. There's a part of them that feels as though they're losing you forever. And there's another part of them that feels as though the two of you still have unfinished business with one another. But see, this person is lacking when it comes to what they're capable of bringing to the table. They're the type that doesn't put in much effort, okay? They also waste a lot of their energy on unnecessary things. Some of you may be deciding to explore other options, keep your options open, or you could be deciding to take a step back because it's like investing time and energy with this person doesn't get you much in return. So you may have gotten impatient with them. Some of you may even feel like this person was setting you back in life, especially financially or when it comes to the material world. Yeah, they feel as though you've outgrown them. I do feel like they're looking at their life and seeing the lack of growth. With the Ace of Wands being here along with the Empress card, be careful when it comes to having intimate encounters with this person. If you are able to have children, they could try and trap you with a child. Okay? Now, if you're unable to have children, I just see this person at some point being inspired to come toward you to nurture the connection. But for some of you, it's going to be too late for this person. Others of you will have a decision to make in regards to whether you want to move forward with them or if you want to stand your ground and look forward to the future. Someone wants to have a child with one of you, okay? Someone wants to have a child with one of you. Also, some of you are going to be pouring your passion into something or someone new, okay? If you have decided to take a step back from this person, or even if you decided to let the relationship go, you're going to all of a sudden feel this new burst of energy. It's going to feel so good. Since you haven't been trying to plant seeds with this person, since you haven't been taking much initiative when it comes to making a relationship work, this person is even more attracted to you. They feel like you're looking better and better. Like you're just glowing. Give me more. Thank you. All right, we have the Star card. So they are trying their best to hold out on hope that the two of you will reconcile or the two of you will make things work. With the Judgment card being at the bottom of the deck, I do see this person coming in trying to get your forgiveness. They may try to make it seem as though they've changed. I also see them coming in trying to redeem themselves. But with the Magician card being in reverse at the bottom of the deck, it lets me know that it's going to be some type of manipulation tactic. This is someone who, they have some tricks up their sleeve. They're going to try and get you to move a certain way by being manipulative, possibly even on an emotional level. Also, for some of you, this person may lie about a vehicle, or they could lie to you about where they are. I don't know what that's about. I just see them being deceptive in regards to who they're with, where they're going, where they've been, or lying about their success, something that they've achieved. At the top of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So they're going to come in wanting to spend time with you. If you have been distant from this person, they could offer you friendship in hopes of the two of you building from there. But it's going to be important for you to have strong boundaries. We also have the King of Pentacles. So this person, this is going to sound so weird, but I see it, so I'm going to say it. For some of you, there are times when they look at their friends and realize they're far behind. And what I mean by that is they have someone close to them. It could be a friend, a family member. It could be some type of social circle that they're in. It could even be the type of people that they hang around. Like I said, I don't know if it's a family member or friend, or just someone that they're close to. It could even be people that they work with, and they feel like those people have way more than they have. They're looking at others like they're secure, like they have it all together, like they're doing better for themselves than they are. There's something off about their friendship circle. I don't know if they are close to people who they're not compatible with, or people that they don't resonate with. It could even be that their friends are focused on building up their life and settling down, but this person is focused on having a good time. I also feel like they spend too much money on fun, or they spend too much money on enjoyment, something that they do for enjoyment. Give me more. What are this person's true feelings? Thank you. We have the Ace of Swords. So they feel like the two of you will go through a breakthrough with one another. You're all in this person's mind, okay? They also are gaining clarity in regards to the imbalance in the relationship. So they know that you overextended. They know that they're overwhelming to deal with. This is someone who knows that their life is a hot mess, okay? But see, the crazy thing is they're not doing what it takes to change their life, or whatever they are doing is ineffective. So they just sit and deal with it and think about it. It's so weird. Almost like they're a victim to their own self. At the top of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So I do see them coming in with some charming energy. They could try and negotiate with you, or they're going to try their best to try a graceful approach. So they may want to romance you in some way. They're hoping that by being a bit more sensitive emotionally, or taking a softer, more gentle approach, that you'll be more willing to take them seriously. But yeah, many of you have definitely taken your power back. You've taken control. Okay. But this person, they have a huge imbalance. And I also feel like they have a really bad temper. They're the type who will try and force certain things even when they see that it's not working. I also feel like for change to happen to this person, it has to be forced. They're not really good when it comes to initiating change for themselves and sticking to it. They're a really, really weak leader. And the crazy thing is, they can be a bit of a tyrant. They like for things to be their way, even though they're weak when it comes to leading. That's what it's giving. They love to play victim. This person, I don't know if they're a victim to themselves. They're a victim to their mentality. They're a victim to their lifestyle. They're a victim to being a victim. It's so weird. And see, one thing that's creating lack in their life is their mindset. They operate out of scarcity. This is someone who makes everything a lot harder than it has to be. A lot harder than it has to be. They feel really helpless in regards to their finances and in regards to their mental health. I do see them reaching out with communication. They're going to make some type of bold move toward you. There's something a bit rebellious about this person as well. They could even hang around certain people who are rebellious. People who do not bring out the best in them, or people who encourage them to make decisions that are not of their highest good. At the top of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So they do love you. They do love you. But it's also giving energy of many of you just wanting to heal. This person may benefit from counseling. They need either counseling or some type of therapy. They need some type of support system. And it needs to be a professional. Give me more. Thank you. All right. We have the World card, the Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and we also have the Three of Swords. And all of these cards fell out on top of Judgment, as well as the Ace of Swords. So they're hurt, okay? I do feel like there's a lack of a support system, but also this person has to understand that they can play their own cards. Now, I feel like it's always someone else's fault. It's always someone else's fault. And some of the people who have decided to pull away from them, it's because of this person projecting their trauma. With the Six of Swords being here along with the World card, it lets me know that they feel like eventually at some point you're going to depart and never look back. But it's really hard for them to accept it. Deep down, they know, or they at least feel like it's going to happen. They think one day you're going to leave, never look back, and walk into something way better. And they know that you deserve better. Very much aware that you deserve better. But at the same time, they don't want to do what it takes to be a better person. Not just for you, but for themselves. They should want to be a better person for themselves. They know that you have happiness to look forward to. Okay? It's almost like when they look at your future and when they look at their own future, it's completely different. Completely different. When they look at their future, all they see is hurt. All they see is stress. All they see is misery. But when they look at your future, they see someone who's full of hope, someone who's going to succeed, someone who is confident, someone who knows what they want, someone who's planning on making moves in their life. For some of you, they even see you as someone who is taking the initial steps to make things happen in their life. They know you can be happier without them. They're very well aware of it. So yeah, they view you as someone who's leaving your comfort zone, even if it takes walking away from them. So yeah, this person's a hot, stressed out mess. There's a lot of fear on their part, a lot of anxiety. They feel like their time is running out. Okay, their time with you is running out, to be specific. And for some of you, they also feel like, how can I put this? They sit up at night and they think, man, what have I done with the time? They feel like life has just been passing them by and they haven't really done much, or they haven't accomplished much. They haven't lived their life to its full potential. I also feel like there are some unexpected events that are happening to them. They are daydreaming about you. There is some fantasizing going on, and they're also full of illusion. They are still in love with you. For some of you, this person is spying to see if you're involved with someone else. But for others of you, they're spying to see if you still love them. Yeah, they want to know if you say something or post something, or if they can put two and two together to see if you still have feelings for them. If you know for sure they have absolutely no way of spying on you, I feel like they're just really curious. Okay, really curious in regards to what you have going on. They know that you are a blessing. They know that they could have lived a very happy and prosperous life with you. But this is someone who tried to manipulate you. They played games with you. For some of you, they may have even presented themselves as someone who's better than they really are. Okay? So they were trying to trick you, but they ended up tricking themselves out of a beautiful and healthy life with you. They are looking at the people around them with a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda type of energy, a lot of wishful thinking. Their issue is that they expect change to come their way without doing absolutely anything to bring about the change in their life. I do see them coming toward you, wanting a renewal, or wanting the two of you to reconcile with each other. Okay. They may also come toward you at a time that they're going through something. Okay. For a few of you, this person has cried over some of the decisions that they made. Now, I'm not going to say that they've cried over the things that they've done to you. They may have, but they're crying, or they have cried over major decisions that they've made that resulted in loss, that resulted in trauma, or that resulted in upset. Yeah, it's like they look at the people around them and feel like, wow, that person knows what their purpose are. Oh, he or she knows where they're going in life. And then they look at themselves and all they see is someone who's been stuck, stagnant, or all they see is someone who's unhappy. So yeah, I do see them coming toward you with communication. Just know that if you were to choose to try and make things work with this person in the near future, it may not be as effective as you'd like for it to be. This is someone who is a mess. They are a mess. Okay, so Spirit is encouraging you not to overextend. Don't allow this person to come in and dominate over you, to force things upon you that you don't want. Don't allow them to force themselves past your boundaries, okay? So yeah, they're in their head as of now. They are in their head, and there's a lot of disappointment in regards to how things have turned out between the two of you, but also in regards to how they've gotten on the wrong track in life. But see, they only have themselves to blame, and deep down they know it. They just don't want to admit it. So make sure that you keep your boundaries strong, continue growing and glowing. You have a lot of beautiful new things coming in for you, okay? I just see you guys putting all of your energy into certain things that you're passionate about, certain things that you're inspired to accomplish. I see you being enthusiastic again, full of energy, full of life, full of happiness and abundance. So just make sure that you protect your peace and keep your boundaries strong. All right, and so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time, bye.